Well, how do you cause children to fall in love with learning when they may not be a student that thrives in a traditional classroom? This next segment is sponsored by Miriam School and Learning Center, and joining me are two parents who have children who attend Miriam. Joining us are Evan McCormick as well as Callie Applestein. Guys, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Of course.
Of course. And tell us a little bit about your kiddos.
My son Elias is 10, he's almost 11, and he's at the elementary school, and he's on the autism spectrum, and he is thriving at Miriam. It's his first year. We just moved to St. Louis, and yeah, we couldn't be happier with the school.
Well, welcome to the Loop.
Thank you very much.
Callie, what about you?
My daughter Abby is 16, and she's been at Miriam since she was in 2nd grade. She's a sophomore now, and it has just transformed her life.
And that's what we want. We want transforming lifetimes. That's really part of Miriam's mission. It's to empower unique learners by building their confidence. You all have experienced that. Tell us about Elias.
Elias is very smart, very intelligent, but he struggles with social skills, and so that was one of the reasons that we sought out Miriam, to make sure that he didn't just get babysat at school, and that he got to participate and reached his full potential.
And those smaller class sizes really do make a difference. Have you seen his confidence go up?
His confidence is way up, and his academics have gone way up. We've seen a huge jump in his math skills and his reading skills, and and he couldn't be happier about it. He's excited to come home and tell me about what he did at school.
And what about Abby, Callie? I know she's a sophomore. How long has she been at the Miriam School?
So she came to Miriam in 2nd grade, and Abby, a lot like Elias, super smart kid, but lacked a lot of social skills. She was a kid who had never been invited to a birthday party, had never been on a play date, and all of that changed when she went to Miriam. Now she has so many friends, I don't know all of their names. She's a real social butterfly now, which is a huge gift.
And that's amazing. What's the largest change that you've seen in Abby?
I think her confidence. She knows exactly who she is, and she knows what she needs, and she can advocate for herself and speak up and say, hey, I don't understand this, or I need help with this, which is wonderful.
And it's all about making kids feel comfortable inside of the classroom, right? What are some other special services that Miriam offers that you've used?
Oh, it's great. I mean, they incorporate speech and OT into the classroom, and then they do pull-out services as well, one-on-one. So, and there's no stigma with it, with the kids, right? So in public school or in some of the mainstream private schools, there's a lot of stigma that goes along with that. And at this school, that's just not the case.
Yeah, and it really does go beyond, just passing the test or, studying those skills that you need. It's about making sure that they are set up to succeed after school, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You feel like Abby's going to be ready.
For sure. She is really confident. She knows who she is and where she's going, and she has the skills that she needs to move on after Miriam, which is fantastic.
And there is a tuition at Miriam, but parents can sometimes need a little bit of help, and Miriam makes sure that parents can get the financial support they need as well, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of the best kept secrets about private schools like Miriam, is that Miriam, through their foundation and the shop that they have, they provide a ton of tuition assistance to parents who need it, which is a huge gift because it makes Miriam accessible for all the kids who need it.
And they also have a shop as well, right?
Yeah.
They
Tell
do.
us about the shop.
Yeah, they have a resale shop in Brentwood where they sell gently used furniture, home accessories, and it's a beautiful shop with great items, and it's a great place to donate to if you have stuff around your house that you don't need.
And one more question for you guys.
Of course.
I mean, as parents, it's amazing to see your child grow. What's the biggest takeaway that you have, especially as a new parent at Miriam? What's the biggest takeaway that you have for parents that are at home watching?
Confidence. My son is happy, and he wasn't happy before, when he was going to school. And so he comes home happy.
The best thing about it for me is that the teachers and the administrators understand our kids, and to have a child really understood by their teacher is huge. It's everything.
Confidence, happiness, being understood. If you're watching at home and you're thinking maybe my child or someone you even know in your circle could benefit from the Miriam School and Learning Center, you can visit them online at miriamstl.org. You can also show them some love on Instagram and on Facebook, even on Twitter at Miriam Potential. You can also give them a call right now, 314-968-3893. And again, they do have tuition assistance, so go ahead and give them a call. You might just be able to see some groundbreaking change in your children, just like Callie and Evan. Guys, thank y'all so much for being here.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Hey, St. Louis, don't go anywhere. We'll have a lot more of the show in just a couple of minutes.
Such a great